In this video, I'll be showing you how to test a ad's performance by pinning different headlines according to our three main groups that we use for creating headlines inside Google Ads. To get started, you'll need to have access to our document right here that talks about how to organize your headlines, and you'll need to be inside your Google Ads campaign. To get started, go ahead and go to Ads and click on the ad that you are wanting to test. We're going to go with this one right here because it's got a ad strength of average, while these other ones got good and excellent. So this is one that we're wanting to improve. Go ahead and click Edit. And if you already have pinned your headlines like we suggest when first setting up a campaign while it's in the learning stages, and you're wanting to improve it or test its performance, we just recommend you removing all these pins by just checking showing in any unpinned position and going down and unchecking all of these. Once you've done that, once you've unchecked them, you'll come down here, click Save, and that's all you need to do to test it to see how it works without them being pinned. To see how it works with them being pinned, all you'll need to do is go into an ad that doesn't have the headlines pinned, and then you will need to pin them in accordance with our document on how to organize each headline. So there's three different categories. The first headline is pinning your unique value proposition, your landing page offer, and your brand. So typically your keywords are going to appear in this first headline. And the reason we do this is so that way when Google is cycling through and trying to figure out what types of combinations to show, it doesn't show the same keyword twice. So for example, you don't want it showing affordable mulch services, organic mulch installation. People get the idea that you're selling mulch services. They don't need to see mulch 3 or 4 different times. So typically we go in, and clearly the keyword that we're working with right now is mulching. So we're going to pin pretty much everything with mulching. In the first position. So everything with mulching, if it just says mulch, we'll leave that for something separate. So mulching company, because we are advertising mulching. We're not advertising selling mulch. Can get a little confusing, but this is the way we like to organize it. So you typically want to have 3 to 7 headlines in each group. If you get any more than that or any less than that, then one of the groups won't have enough. So make sure that the groupings are spread out enough where headlines in group 1 have around 5, headlines in group 2 have around 5, headlines in group 3 have around 5. You get the picture. So headline 2, this was where you'll pin your features and benefits, trust factor, so like key selling points. So something that we'll do right here is we're enhancing their garden's beauty, so that would be 2. It's organic mulch, so that would be a unique proposition. We're giving definitions to their plants, so that would go 2. Affordable, that would go in 2. And that's about all of them. So now in the third headline, this is typically where you do the call to action. So instant quote, this can go in 2 or 3. We can basically say like you can get your instant quote, or it can go in 2 if we don't have enough headlines in 2, but we're going to put this one in 3. Schedule a quote today, it's a call to action. Schedule now, it's a call to action. And then these 3 do not have a specific group that we would want to put them in. So control weeds, this would go in 2 actually, because that's a value proposition. A pine straw installation, this is advertising for pine straw and mulching. Pine straw is a lesser version of it. We'll go ahead and put that in 2. And then so the business name, that can go in 1 or 2. It's kind of up. It actually can go in all 3. That one's kind of up to you. We like to put it in the number 1 position a lot of the time because we want people. We want to show off the brand name so people see the brand and then they see what the brand is offering. So we'll pin that in position 1, but it's not wrong to pin it in position 2 or position 3 either. So once you've pinned all those, we're going to come down, click Save Ad. And then we will monitor the performance for the next 2 to 4 weeks and compare and contrast the performance before and after the pinned headline so we can see which one worked better. If you need any help with this, feel free to reach out to Creekside Marketing, and we will see you in the next video.